What's up, guys? Yankees09 here. So right now I'm just watching some MLB TV. Just waiting till the Yankee game starts at 4 o'clock. So I left off, last time I made a video was before this series started, and playing the Twins, I really thought that we were gonna, take it 3 games to 1. We played terrible. Those 2 games were just a mess. I'm not really gonna look back at it much more. But yesterday's game, I was really happy with. Buckles really struggled. He let up 2 home runs to Chavez. A-Rod had one. Martin then had one. It was just, for a Yankees standpoint, it was a great game. Nova now has 3 wins. I think he's tied for the league lead right now. American League lead. It was great. I really like Eric Chavez out there, just because, he has a great glove. He can hit. I don't really care what anyone says about Nunez. He's a good bat, but he's just an ugly fielder, I don't even know what we're doing at putting him out there sometimes. He had an error, I think it was at second base in a game against the Twins. And, it was a pretty big error, but since Hughes was on the mound, he literally blobbed it over to Shara, and then he got on, and then 4 runs score. I'd rather have a guy like Chavez out there who can hit the ball and field as well. And sorry, Guillen is arguing right now with the umpire. Let's see if he gets ejected. Nope. Anyways, tonight's game, Garcia's pitching. I'm a little nervous about that. He hasn't had a great season so far. He's been struggling. I think he's like 35 or 37, so maybe he's reaching his limit. But he still is a good pitcher. Good pitcher for the White Sox. I think he was. So, had a pretty a good season last year, I guess. So I'm just waiting for him to break out this year. He's off against Dubront. I really don't know much about him. A lot of the Red Sox team I don't know much about, just because they have Crawford's hurt, Ellsbury's hurt. They have all these guys. Who was the guy? Can't think of the guy's name he made a great catch in yesterday's game. I can't think of it. I hadn't even heard of him in my life. I know Nick Punto, Sweeney. I picked up on my fantasy team, so I know him because he's having an alright season. But they have a lot of these random guys playing. I have no idea who they are. But yeah, and then next game, Bard versus Sabathia. I think we've got today's game. Hopefully, the Red Sox will be as bad as usual as they have been this season, because Garcia probably will let up a home run or 2. Maybe Ortiz had one. Maybe he'll hit one. Maybe, or Gonzalez. I don't know, but Garcia might struggle. It's a hitter's ballpark. It's really small, and you should get it over the monster. But so I'm a little nervous about today's game, but based on our offense yesterday, I'm not worried about it. Then the next game, Sabathia, I'm pretty sure we'll win. So I think we're gonna take this series. I think we might sweep them. So yeah, that's it. See you later, guys.